So, let's talk about exponentials. Humans are really bad when it comes to having intuition for exponentials. And I definitely fit in that bucket because this morning with the OpenAI announcement of Sora, I was completely taken aback. Now, keep in mind, for the past 450 days, and I just calculated this, I've been working with AI every single day, whether it be creating things with ChatGPT or using image generators or creating workflows for enterprise, but it doesn't matter. I've been working with AI all the time. And I thought that I had my finger on the pulse when it comes to understanding where the technology is going and what stage we're currently on. But boy, was I shocked when I saw Sora this morning. So Sora is OpenAI's new text to video model. More specifically, it's able to do text to video, it's able to do image to video, and it's even able to extend already existing videos. But what's impressive with this model is the quality and the understanding of the physics when it comes to motion. So in the press release that came with Sora, OpenAI gave a bunch of examples of prompts and the video that was generated with that prompt. So a quick preface, every single video that we're about to see was generated straight from the model and unedited. We're seeing it just how it came out. One of my favorite examples is this one right here with the chameleon. And the prompt says this close-up shot of a chameleon showcases its etc., etc. But when you look at the detail in this video, it's just absolutely striking. The way the eyeballs and the ridges that are on them move perfectly as the chameleon move, and that the color just stays consistent. There's no moving of the head. There's nothing, just everything about the motion, the texture, the physics, it all feels real. And that's the first time it happens for AI generators. Or this video right here that says an extreme close-up of a gray-haired man with a beard in his 60s. And the shot is just perfect. The little details in his beard, the glasses being perfectly lit up by the room, and being able to see that kind of distortion thing that happens when you look straight across glasses. Like, it's so real, it's almost even scary. Now, this is impressive for a diffusion model because usually there's always a little something that jumps out and makes us feel like there's something wrong about the image. But here, it takes a while before you start noticing anything that looks off. Like, look at this one where they're on a train and the camera is filming and then something obstructs the window. So we actually see their reflection revealed on screen. Like, how insane is that? Now, of course, it's not perfect, like when the wolves just appear out of nowhere in this one, or when a chair is seemingly made out of cardboard in a moment's notice. But that's not really the point. The point is that the physics, the textures, the realism of everything involved, of all the elements that interact with each other, they're so much further than we used to be just a few weeks ago. So going back to our topic of exponentials, a few weeks ago, the best video generator was probably Google's Lumiere. But of course, it was an AI video generator. We could see little quirks with the images, movement was unnatural, and overall, when you were watching it, you had a feeling, yeah, I'm not watching a real video. But this right here, it's completely different. It feels like it's production ready to the point that you could replace B-roll or any type of stock footage with a prompt. And what's crazy is that just a few weeks ago, we thought that we were months and months away from something like this. Interestingly, Sora also stole a bit of thunder from Google that announced Gemini 1.5 today. And that model is just as insane. It has an overall multimodal context window of 1 million tokens. But when you look at just text, it's actually 10 million. Yes, 10. On their website, they show that you can have about 7 million words of context, which means that now taking the entire Harry Potter series and putting it as context within an LLM doesn't seem that crazy anymore. Kind of like B-roll and stock footage feel like they're going to get replaced pretty soon. And then what? See, that's the thing about exponentials. When you're a human, you typically base all of your thoughts on what has happened in the past. But for exponentials, that doesn't work because the future is much faster. We thought we weren't seeing large context windows for a while. We thought we didn't have video that could be production ready for a while. And now we're here with both, and the world is pretty much shocked. So the question that comes up is, what's next? We're going to keep finding new architectures, to keep finding new ways to put them into practical products, and it's going to go faster and faster. That's the law with exponentials. If this is what they're releasing, I can only imagine what OpenAI is working on behind the scenes, or even Google or Anthropic. I guess the takeaway from all this is that AGI is really coming. A lot of people forget, but this is OpenAI's true mission. They're set on the goal of creating a computer that's as intelligent as humans. And they're putting all of their time, their best people, their resources, their money, everything is going into achieving this goal. And once they do it, it's hard to imagine what our future will actually look like. But one thing is sure, it's going to keep getting faster and faster. These are all the worst versions of the technology that we see in front of us today. And so all I have to say is keep learning, and what a time to be alive.